Have you ever seen a huge excavator turn a building site into a disaster zone by causing so much damage? Think about the chaos and power that will happen when the world's biggest and fastest machines go off the tracks. What turns these giants of business into dangerous weapons of mass destruction? Stay with us as we look into the world of heavy equipment accidents and bring you the stories behind the chaos. What happens when things go horribly wrong? And how do trained operators tame these beasts? Check it out. In the realm of heavy construction and earth-moving, the world of construction and earth-moving takes place at the intersection of awe-inspiring force and the prospect of danger, and enormous machinery are used at this intersection. Excavators, bulldozers, and other heavy machinery are examples of modern engineering marvels that are built to do the most difficult tasks. These machines are used in the construction industry. If, on the other hand, these exceptionally powerful technologies are designed to be utilized in an inappropriate manner or managed in an improper manner, the consequences may be catastrophic. This video goes into the realm of hazardous operators, including the most powerful and largest excavators, as well as the heavy machinery that, if not treated with the appropriate level of management, can lead to disastrous outcomes. An overview of the development and evolution of heavy machinery. Throughout the course of the previous century, there has been a substantial amount of progress made in the field of heavy machinery. In spite of their slowness, steam-powered behemoths were the first machines ever used in construction. Despite their lack of speed, they were tremendously powerful. It was possible to exert higher control precision and greater variety as a result of the advent of hydraulic technology, which brought about a revolution in the industry. The modern excavators, bulldozers, and cranes that are available today are equipped with advanced electronic components, global positioning systems, GPS, and automated systems that enhance the operational efficiency and safety of these machines. The human element continues to be a crucial component in the operation of these systems, notwithstanding the improvements that have taken place. A look at the rise of mega machines around the world. These days, excavators and bulldozers are significantly larger than their ancestors were when they were first introduced. An example of a machine that is capable of hauling thousands of tons of cargo on a daily basis is the Liebherr R9800. Other examples include the Caterpillar 6090 FS and the Komatsu PC 8006. There is no question that these mega machines are an absolute necessity when it comes to large-scale mining operations, infrastructure projects, and other large-scale building activities. The fact that they are so strong, on the other hand, makes them potentially dangerous when they are used by someone who is either inexperienced or irresponsible enough to operate them. Accidents caused by human error in the operation of heavy machinery are often referred to as the dangerous idiots, the root of the problem that we are currently facing. Despite the fact that modern heavy equipment is incredibly intelligent, human error continues to be the primary source of accidents and inefficiency. This is the case even though the equipment is becoming increasingly sophisticated. Although it is likely that the term dangerous idiots is harsh, it serves the purpose of drawing attention to a significant issue that is present within the construction business. It is the lack of sufficient training, experience, and respect for the power of these technologies that is the source of this problem. Operators incur the risk of causing significant damage, injury, or even death when they fail to identify the potential dangers or overestimate their own skills. This puts them in a precarious position financially. Several examples of common errors and the consequences that they have: overloading and overextension. One of the most common types of mistakes is which occurs when the machine is either overloaded or when its reach is stretched beyond the safe limits. Because of this, it is likely that the apparatus will topple over, that the structure will be damaged, and that major accidents will occur. In the case of an excavator, for example, extending the arm beyond its normal range of motion might cause the entire machine to become unstable, which can ultimately lead to the failure of the machine. Ignoring safety precautions. The security measures that have been developed have been put in place for a specific reason behind their establishment. It is possible for catastrophic failures to occur if these guidelines are not adhered to, as is the case when seat belts are not worn, when safety interlocks are bypassed, or when load limitations are ignored. Not only does an operator put themselves in danger when they disrespect these standards, but they also put everyone else around them in danger when they do so. because operators of heavy equipment are required to maintain a constant awareness of their surroundings. A lack of situational awareness can be a concern for those who operate heavy equipment. In the event that this is not carried out, there is a risk that collisions will take place with other pieces of equipment, structures, or personnel. A tragic accident occurred as a result of the operator of a large excavator who was backing up the machine. He failed to notice a group of workers behind him, which led to the accident. Because of this incident, it has gained notoriety. Inadequate maintenance and inspections. In order to guarantee that heavy machinery is operating in a secure manner, it is necessary to carry out routine maintenance and inspections. In the event that these activities are not completed, it may lead to technical problems, such as the failure of the brakes or leaks in the hydraulic system, both of which have the potential to have extremely consequential consequences. The accidents and near misses that occur in everyday life. Numerous case studies. A mining site was the location of a devastating disaster that involved the Liebherr R9800, which is one of the largest hydraulic excavators in the world. The tragedy that took place is one of the most well-known events that has ever taken place. A rock that was too big for the operator to move was attempted to be lifted by the boom, but the boom was extended further than it should have been. In spite of the operator's frantic efforts to fix the situation, the excavator flipped over as a result of a shift in the machine's center of gravity. This occurred despite the operator's heroic efforts. A collision caused the cab to be crushed, and the driver endured injuries that ultimately proved to be fatal. After conducting an investigation, it was found out that the operator had disregarded warnings regarding load limitations and had evaded a variety of safety safeguards. A list of the misfortunes that befell the Komatsu PC-8006. There was a devastating accident that took place at a different mining location, and it included a Komatsu PC-8006. An inadequate level of upkeep was the root cause of the disaster. In spite of the fact that the hydraulic system of the excavator had developed a leak that was slowly spreading, it had not been discovered since inspections had been neglected. In the midst of a very important operation, the hydraulic system experienced a breakdown, which ultimately led to the boom falling to the ground. The machine received significant damage, which led to a significant amount of downtime and financial losses for the business. Fortunately, no one was wounded in the incident, but the machine did sustain damages. The use of bulldozers to drop bombs. In an unusual turn of events, an unskilled operator grabbed control of a Caterpillar D11 bulldozer that was being used on a construction site. The person who was in charge of operating the machine took the choice to take it on a journey, despite the fact that he was not allowed to do the operation. The rampage was responsible for the destruction of a number of vehicles as well as the offices of the construction site, and it came dangerously close to causing significant injuries to members of the construction crew. The occurrence brought to light the need of safeguarding heavy machinery and ensuring that only people who have undergone the appropriate training are permitted to use it. Mechanical devices that are not only the quickest but also the largest in the entire world. Caterpillar 6090 FS. Excavators are a competitive market, and the Caterpillar 6090 FS is a capable contender in this space. In order to fulfill the needs of the most rigorous mining operations, it is intended to have a bucket capacity of 52 cubic meters and an operational weight of around 1,000 metric tons. On the other hand, because of its size and power, this machine is able to move vast volumes of material in a short period of time. Nonetheless, any mistake could have terrible consequences depending on the circumstances. Uniform Komatsu PC-8006. The Komatsu PC-8006 is yet another giant in the world of excavators. It is a machine that sets the standard for the industry because it was designed to attain the best possible level of efficiency in large-scale mining operations. It weighs around 750 tons and is powered by 2 engines. Additionally, it was constructed to achieve this goal. In spite of the fact that it is able to exercise exact control thanks to its complex hydraulic system, any malfunction might result in terrible results, as was proved in previous events. The Liebherr R9800. The Liebherr R9800 is a well-liked option among individuals who are employed in the mining industry because to the outstanding size and power of the instrument. Because of its weight of more than 800 tons, it is able to carry out excavation tasks that are among the most challenging currently available. On the other hand, The scale of the machine requires careful operation and maintenance in order to maintain its integrity and prevent accidents. The Caterpillar D11. When compared to other pieces of machinery that are classified under the same category, the Caterpillar D11 bulldozer is among the most powerful. Heavy-duty chores, such as ripping and pushing massive volumes of material, are examples of the kinds of tasks that include the employment of this tool. The massive blade and ripper of the D11 make it capable of rapidly modifying the landscape. However, due to its strength, it must be handled with respect and must be handled with prudence. The D11 is capable of doing this, giving priority to both safety and efficiency in the workplace. Everyone who works heavy machinery is required to have the right training and certification. This is an absolute requirement. Training programs should not only teach the foundations of machine operation, but they should also cover more advanced abilities, safety requirements, and emergency procedures. Other topics that should be covered include emergency protocols. Operators should be subjected to periodic testing and recertification in order to ensure that they continue to possess the knowledge and expertise necessary to remain current on the most recent safety protocols. The requirements for routine inspections and maintenance are as follows. It is vital to do routine maintenance and thorough inspections in order to fulfill the objective of preventing mechanical breakdowns. It is imperative that any issues that may occur be addressed as quickly as possible, and that maintenance schedules be kept to in a severe manner. During the inspections, each and every component of the apparatus ought to be scrutinized, including the structural integrity, hydraulic systems, and brakes, in addition to the components of the electrical systems. The implementation of safety procedures in working conditions. As a component of any mining or construction operation, the application of safety measures ought to be an absolutely non-negotiable component. The utilization of safety interlocks, the wearing of personal protective equipment, PPE, the observance of load limitations, and the maintenance of situational awareness are all components of these protocols. By conducting regular safety audits and exercises, which can also help reveal potential faults, these procedures can be enhanced. In addition, these things can help uncover potential weaknesses. Utilizing the most recent examples of technology. Utilizing the many tools that are made available by modern technology, heavy machinery operations can be made safer and more efficient. This is possible because of the availability of these tools. The utilization of telematics and GPS systems, which are able to monitor the performance of machines and the conduct of operators, can result in the acquisition of real-time data that can be utilized to enhance operations. This data can be utilized to improve operations. By utilizing the most cutting-edge sensors and automation technologies, operators can receive aid in maintaining control and avoiding potential hazards. The future of heavy equipment and what it has in store for it. There is a potential that the future of heavy equipment will be characterized by the presence of automation and autonomy. Some mining operations are currently putting autonomous bulldozers and excavators through their paces and testing them. These operations are currently in the process of testing these machines. Because these devices are able to perform with precision and efficiency, the risk of people making mistakes is reduced as a result. On the other hand, in order to ensure that they function in the appropriate manner, it is necessary to monitor them on a regular basis and to regulate them using sophisticated systems. Considering the ongoing development of technology, it is reasonable to predict that large pieces of machinery will be outfitted with enhanced safety features. These include, but are not limited to, more robust collision avoidance systems, improved tools for operator support, and advanced diagnostics that are able to forecast and prevent mechanical faults. Currently, virtual reality, VR, is becoming an increasingly helpful technology for the training of operators of heavy machinery. Additionally, VR is becoming increasingly popular. Using virtual reality simulators can provide a safe and immersive environment in which operators can polish their skills and learn the knowledge necessary to handle emergency circumstances without the risks that are associated with training in the real world. This allows operators to obtain the knowledge and skills necessary to handle emergency scenarios. The implementation of these technology breakthroughs has the potential to significantly improve the effectiveness of training programs and to reduce the likelihood of accidents occurring. The world of construction and heavy machinery is one that is rife with the danger of suffering serious injuries, but also contains vast amounts of force. For instance, the Liebherr R9000 800, the Caterpillar 6090 FS, and the Komatsu PC 8006 are all examples of engineering marvels that are designed to tackle the most challenging tasks. These machines are the most powerful and fastest pieces of equipment that presently exist. The fact that they are so large and powerful, on the other hand, means that even the smallest mistake can have catastrophic consequences. Accidents involving big machinery nevertheless entail a significant level of human error, which must be taken into consideration. It is important to note that the phrase "dangerous idiots" brings attention to the critical requirement that personnel comply to safety laws, receive the proper training, and obtain certification. When operators either fail to identify the possible dangers or overestimate their capabilities, they run the risk of causing significantly more harm and injury than they actually are capable of. It is essential to do routine maintenance, carry out comprehensive inspections, and establish safety standards in order to lessen the possibility that accidents will take place. And growth in the number of machines that are capable of functioning on their own, an improvement in the safety features, and the introduction of novel training approaches such as virtual reality are all things that we might anticipate in the future. These advancements will be beneficial to activities involving heavy machinery since they will help increase both the safety of these operations and their efficiency over time. Despite this, the human element will always play a crucial role in determining the outcome. It is vital to have the required training, certification, and a healthy respect for the power that these devices possess in order to guarantee that they are utilized in a manner that is both safe and effective. When all is said and done, the idea is to make use of the vast power that these machines offer in order to accomplish great things while simultaneously reducing the risks that are involved. By first becoming aware of the potential risks and then taking the necessary precautions, we can make certain that these powerful instruments are utilized in a manner that is both safe and effective. By doing so, we will be able to design and shape the environment that surrounds us without jeopardizing our safety. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of football's most valuable players, clubs, and trophies, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more exciting content, analysis, and behind-the-scenes stories that you won't want to miss. Join our community and be part of the conversation.